Okay, so if you haven't removed the battery in a C4 before, you remove this. They do refer to this as the fender. So it's 3 bolts here, 1 bolt here, and then there's a bolt in between the rocker and the fender that requires a 10mm box wrench, and all you do is loosen that. You don't have to remove it. You don't want to remove it. You just loosen it. So you just loosen it, and then when these 3 are removed and this one's removed, it will slide out. You do not have to remove the tire. You can get at these bolts. As long as you have 1/4-inch sockets, 1/4-inch drives, because they're small, you'll be able to get in there. Okay, let's slide this out carefully. Behind the cruise control lines, you'll see the red positive, the black negative. That's an 8mm wrench. I should be wearing gloves and safety glasses. Remove the negative side first. Okay, here's the negative. And then to remove the battery, right here is the hold down bolt. Okay. I'm using a 13mm socket. And now the battery should come right out of there. Alright guys, here's the starter. This is a 1995 LT1. The starter, you get at it from underneath the vehicle. There is just 2 bolts, one here and one tucked away up there, and a couple wires to disconnect. That's pretty much all there is to it. The one thing that you have to pay attention to are shims. There are shims in here. Alright, so I'm going to replace the positive battery cable. So there's not much to it. Since I'm already down there working on the starter, there's a connector here. There's a connector right here. There's a connector right here, and the large heavy cable runs back to the starter that I disconnected. So I should be able to remove that. So I've removed the positive cable lead from this fuse box and this fuse box. I'm getting ready to snake the larger cable, which is the cable that connects to the starter, there's that fitting I removed with the long screwdriver. Okay, I can see it coming out. You can see it. All right, here is the old cable next to the new cable. I mean, they look the same length. What people were saying online, see how the original one bends up. This one's straight. I'm probably gonna bend that. I'll do it. This one's bent. This one's straight. People were saying they had to bend that. I'll probably bend that under the car if it doesn't go on good the way it is. The reason I don't want to bend it beforehand, one, I don't want to bend it if I don't have to. And two, if it's bent, it's going to be harder to snake back through there. Alright guys, I am snaking the positive battery cable back into place. I think I found the easiest way to do this is to remove some stuff. I've removed my ECM, got the wires out of the way, unhooked a couple harnesses. I believe that's for the wiper motors. There's a couple lines here that I removed for very good access. And I can tell you this with great certainty that I have so much more room to snake this cable back up through in place and down the other side. And I should be able to push this back through here. And by the way, this is the old cable. You can see it's very, very deteriorated. The one difference was the mounting tab. This is bent at an angle. The one that came with the new cable was straight. It was too challenging to bend underneath the car. I started affecting the crimp, so I left it straight. I have it off to the side, and there's a very small amount of cable slack. Nothing that's hanging lower than anything else in the car, so I shouldn't have any issues with it catching on something in the road.